Hey Gemini, I am so happy to be back. I feel rejuvenated and I needed the break, obviously. As many of you know, I went through some pretty heavy stuff and I needed to take that time to myself. It's been almost 6 months since I've recorded monthlies, okay? So thank you so much for your patience. Truly, it means a lot to me. And I am going to be doing things just a little bit differently because, well, the last video I recorded for the monthlies, I wrote down prior to recording what the messages were that I was picking up from Spirit. And then when I turned my camera on, I read to you verbatim what it was that I picked up. I didn't get a very positive response from that. And so I'm not going to do that anymore unless you let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do that or not. And I'll tell you the difference. When I sit here and I just tune in and I pick up messages and give them to you, they're as opposed to writing them down, I don't get as much coming through, okay? I get more coming through when I write it down. But the problem is when I'm reading it back to you, it's kind of scripted, it seems. And, you know, sometimes I have to like go over it and try to figure out my own handwriting and, you know, and so I can understand like why it's not appealing, but it is authentic either way. So if this is just easier for you to listen, the message still comes through, okay? But I think I just get more when I write. But we'll see what happens, and I'll do sort of like a poll, okay? So throughout all the signs, I'll tally up who enjoys that and who it doesn't bother or who could care less either way. And whatever one, you know, stands out the most, that's the one I'll stick to, that style. I'll stick to that style, whether it's, you know, giving the messages like this or before I record, writing it down, okay? So I hope that made sense. I don't know, like, it's kind of stumbling over my words. I'm trying to find the right words. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. Mercury loves to have fun with me when I'm trying to speak and when it goes retrograde, and it's just a mess. But anyway, so thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. I really do appreciate you. And I will say that on this channel, I tend to stay, well, not stay away. Okay, let me correct that. I tend to focus on more so the general energy that I'm picking up. So it doesn't always have to do with love. Sometimes it'll come through, but I don't focus in that area because there is a plethora of readings and readers on YouTube that focus mainly on love readings. I am not one of those readers. So know that if a reading like that comes through, then it's probably a big message, okay? But I will say, and I'm really trying to get the word out to her because I just love her, is Water Baby Tarot, who is phenomenal in her readings. And when I grow up, I want to be like her. So let her know that I am here and I want to be her friend. So let her know. Okay. I said that in the Taurus reading too. I'm like, I don't want it to seem like I'm desperate for friends. Not at all. I have plenty, but I just so vibe with her, you know, and I really love her energy. So with that said, pass it on and hopefully she'll respond. That'll be fantastic. But let's jump into your reading because I've wasted enough time, okay? All right, and anybody new, welcome to my channel, and I hope you stick around. I enjoy reading for you guys, and let's get started. All right, Gemini. I have to say that I rambled on and on and on before I starting your video, okay? And I kind of feel like I'm embodying your energy, and I think that's probably why I did it, okay? But I feel like some of you Geminis may be feeling the need to explain yourself, okay? And I think it's unnecessary. But some of you may be making decisions that you feel like you need to explain to people. I feel like this is probably hard decisions that you're making right now in any area of your life. However, this resonates, and this could be coming from you or coming to you, okay? So flip the roles if you have to. But I feel like you have something to say, okay? You have something to say. There's something on your mind. You're trying to, I don't know if it's build up the courage to actually execute this conversation, or try to find out the best possible way to do this with the least, or the least impact, you know, so it's not such a heavy blow. Because I feel like what you need to say has been on your mind for a while, but you've been holding back because you're trying to live authentic to you, but I don't think you want to hurt people in the process. And I think that's what it is. Like, you're trying to avoid hurting people, or hurting a person, or causing a disruption, you know. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety behind this. You know, I'm getting really tight in the chest and everything while I'm telling you this. I think there's a lot of anxiety. But I feel like this is something that's needed for you. I feel like this is sort of like a crossroad for you. I feel like, gosh, I mean, I feel like this is something that has been built up for so long that it's, if you start speaking on it, it's, the emotions will take over, you know. The anxiety is really high here. You know, also hearing a presentation, okay? So maybe this is something that you, like a presentation, and I feel like this is something, whether it's for business or for personal, or something personal, it's like your presentation is what is causing the anxiety. I feel like it's almost like stage fright. Okay, that's what this is reminding me of. Like, somebody knows they're about to go out on stage and deliver this information, and it's putting yourself in a vulnerable position that I think is really what's really what's causing the anxiety. Okay, so however that fits. All right, so I'm this is the energy that I'm seeing. This is the energy that I'm feeling. But it could be for multiple reasons for many different people. So this is like, I feel like this is a many Geminis experiencing this energy, but for multiple different reasons, okay? So for some of you, it may have to do with a relationship. Some of you may have to actually go on stage in front of people and deliver a speech. And for others, this could be, you know, a boss, or you know, work related, or friends, something, however it fits. You know, I just feel like there's this anxiety, this tension. I'm hearing tension, you know. It's almost like you're very uncomfortable. Okay, whew, it's kind of heavy, really. All right, but let me shuffle and see what I can pick up. You know, I feel like, okay, I'm also hearing, what is that saying about there's nothing to fear but fear itself? Because I feel like whatever this is that's causing the anxiety, I feel like it's not going to go as bad as you're anticipating it to go. I really feel like you'll probably get a better result, and that by the end of it, you'll see that all the anxiety wasn't necessary. I feel like this is just something that, you're coming out of your comfort zone in order to do this. And so I feel like it's the vulnerability that's causing the extreme anxiety, the extreme tension within you, okay? So let me see what I get. And I'm hearing the tower, okay? Like, this is a tower moment. This is why this feels so intense to me. Okay, but, Geminis, when the tower is present, it's because something needed to happen. A decision needed to be made long ago, and you didn't do it yourself. So the universe is coming in to handle it for you, okay? So, and even if it's you as the one that's delivering it, it's like the universe is turning up the heat to make it so, you energetically can't tolerate what you've been tolerating, okay? So, the universe will make sure you stay on your path. And if you're really uncomfortable and not in alignment, you're not on your path, And so the universe is like, we can't have that. We can't have that. So let's fix this, right, Gemini? All right. So let's see what I get. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, okay? If any more than 3 come out, I'll obviously honor that. All right, the first one is 9 of Pentacles. Very independent, okay? Independence is really important to you. All right, let's see what else comes up. You work really hard. The person that's in this position, they value everything they worked hard for, okay? They appreciate all that they have. And this person is fine on their own, okay? They're fine on their own. They sustain better. Like, they're happiest alone, this person, because they worked, I'm trying to line this up right, sorry. They work really hard to get here, and they'll be damned if anybody comes in and disrupts that. See, woo. Yes, see, there it is, the 4 of Cups. There's like this non-interest of anything, like, being offered to you. Like, you're not feeling receptive emotionally. Like, anything that somebody could be promising on an emotional level, you're like, no, I'm good alone. I'm good by myself. I'm good. You're not feeling it. All right, Gemini. Yeah, and there you are. It's like the King of Wands. They know what they want. They're a very passionate person. And I feel like with this, it's like, this is something you're passionate about. Wands are very passionate, okay? And they don't take no shit. They don't tolerate anything. And in the upright position, they look at the look on his face. He's looking at you like, yeah, go away. I'm good. I'm good. Like, you coming at me with this bullshit? That's the kind of like the look on his face. Like, all right, let's hear it. So I really feel like some of you, your patience may just be wearing really thin. Some of you, somebody may be coming in with an offer, promising like an emotional stability or whatever, but you're not seeing the return on it, not fast enough, okay? And so this could be something that you're already entangled with, something that you're already kind of bound to, It could be a job, it could be a relationship, but it's something you're already bound to. And it's like the return, everything that I put out, the return is so slow and so little, like it's not worth it anymore, and you feel held back. So I really feel like this is you like really thinking and like, you know what, I don't need this shit. But you don't know how to execute that without ruffling feathers. And I think that's where the anxiety's coming in, okay? Like, you don't want to ruffle feathers, but you're tired. And you don't want to continue following the same path. But I'm hearing you'll make the right decision. Whatever this is, you'll make the right decision. You'll eventually execute what it is that you need to. And I feel like getting your point across. That's what I'm hearing too. Getting your point across. You will do that. It will become evident that some of you may be feeling like people are getting ahead by riding on your back, you know, and you're like, no more free rides. This train stops here. And so I think that's kind of where you're at right now, Gemini. So yeah, but this energy's moving, gonna move fast, but you just gotta be able to get over your own anxiety, okay? But don't worry about the way other people's are gonna perceive what you have to say. And I feel like you're being urged, you're being pushed by the universe. And if you don't speak up and say what it is that you need to say, the universe is going to find a way to execute that. And when the universe has to step in and do it, it's a lot more uncomfortable than if you were to handle it yourself. So keep that in mind, okay? And I hope this made sense, Gemini. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below, because I really enjoy the validation. It helps me keep going. It helps me, it helps me want to deliver the messages even more. It excites me, okay? So I look forward to reading for you again very soon. And take care, Gemini, okay? All right, namaste. Bye-bye.